What's up, you guys? This is Youngo2 back with another video. But if you saw the title, which obviously you did, then you know we're going to be discussing the Lakers. And the Lakers really this offseason has made really great moves in acquiring newer players and also, of course, retaining many of their players as well. And in this video today, I'm going to be discussing why I possibly believe, possibly now, it's a big if, that the Lakers will possibly come out of the Western Conference this upcoming season. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's get into it. Well, the Lakers this offseason has definitely acquired many great pieces, and of course, they retain many of their focal points on the team. Starting off, of course, in this video, we want to discuss why, what the Lakers did. What did they do? What was really a primary difference? Well, in reality, the Lakers, they improved in many ways, but at the same time, it wasn't like they took a hugely drastically up like they're going to necessarily win the NBA championship. That's why I said possibly in the title and in the intro, possibly win the championship, possibly go to the NBA finals. But what they did was they acquired Gabe Vincent on a very good valuable deal, getting him at $33 million, and I believe he's going to get paid $11 million in his first year, of course. And Gabe Vincent, well, he's his replacement. He's replacing Dennis Schroeder, who was on the Lakers, who was a very focal point for them, especially in that series against the Warriors guarding Steph Curry. He did a very good job on that and played a key role in them winning that series. But, he is similar to Gabe Vincent. They both play very bigger than their size. But Gabe Vincent is more of a willing passer, and Gabe Vincent can be a spark plug. Even though they both shoot pretty much the same percentages from the three-point field, and slightly Dennis shoots better overall of his field goal percentage, Gabe Vincent can be a spark plug, and in the fourth quarter, his efficiency at times can really increase, and that's what he did throughout the playoffs as well, helping out the Miami Heat win those key crucial games. Really proved himself this season, and as an undrafted player especially, he worked through that Miami Heat developmental system, arguably one of the greatest of all time in the league, and they helped develop him into a very good player. And I know the Miami Heat, they're really gonna probably regret not re-signing him to the team, or Max Strus as well, but the Lakers getting him for the value that what they did on this deal, amazing. And we all know they got Taurean Prince and Cam Reddish, two versatile wings that are definitely what is much needed for this Lakers team, because a lot of times last year too, they're playing their guards at the three, and it just really wasn't good for them. And Lionel LeBron, he has more players as well in the rotation that can play the three. You can even put LeBron at the point guard at times. With the amount of versatility that this team now really has, it's great. One of the key pieces why the Lakers won their championship, a few years ago, was they played big. They had a really good big man. They had a good rotation of big men on their roster. And why? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? And the Lakers, they did acquire Jackson Hayes. And Jackson Hayes, he's still growing as a player. I don't think he was necessarily utilized the right way. And him now going to the Lakers, his job is going to be very simple. Just set screens, catch lobs, be a pretty solid rim protector. I mean, his job is not really necessarily going to be that hard. And it gives a chance as well if they want to throw AD in the lineup and put him at the 4. Going to be a really big plus for the Lakers. I believe if they can get one more big man, that would definitely be really good for them, because especially with LeBron and AD, you don't want these guys to get hurt. That's really going to be one of the key things for those Lakers, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. As we all know as well too, the Lakers did reacquire Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, and Rui Hachimura. All three of these guys, very good players. Starting off with D'Angelo Russell, they got him on a 2-year deal. D'Angelo Russell is a very talented player. He's really grown over these last few years of his career. He can be iffy at times, I can't lie, and he definitely showed that this year in the playoffs. He's never really been a really consistent player. And it's not his fault, because for the most part, even in that Warriors series, he played very well. It's just against the Nuggets, he just did not play good. I just think the Nuggets just had the right adjustments on him and whatnot, and he just did not play good basketball. And people, all of us bashing for it, because it was important for the Lakers that everybody was playing well to beat that Nuggets team, but it just goes to show you as well how talented of a team that Nuggets team was. It was going to be really hard for really anybody to beat them, and that's why they cruised their way to an NBA championship to start with. But getting back Russell, adding that depth still on your team, you can even have him or Gabe Vincent in the starting lineup. I think they may have D'Angelo Russell come off the bench at times and Gabe start. I think it's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of options that you can do with that. But those two are definitely going to be competing for the starting job on the team, and they get him for a 2-year deal. Great value. Austin Reaves, arguably, well, not even an argument, it's the biggest signing. I feel like he deserved a little more money than what he got, but what the deal and value that they got him for, that is simply amazing. You know, what, 4 years, $54 million, something like that. That is amazing value. And that just kind of shows you as well that I guess he's really committed to the Lakers and he's helping them win an NBA championship. And this is one of LeBron's best teammates that he's had in a long time. That's saying a lot, but Austin Reaves can really be that guy, you know, for the Lakers. And he's, you know, still young in the midst of his prime. He's growing as a player. This is a really, really good move for the Lakers. We all know what Austin Reaves can do on the basketball court for them. He can do pretty much a bit of everything. This guy is super talented. I just feel like he should have got more money than Rui Hachimura or any of these other guys on the team, really. But speaking of him, of course, requiring Rui Hachimura, you know, he had a really good stretch in the playoffs. I'm not saying, I don't think he's going to shoot necessarily over 48% like that from three, I believe, is what he did. I can't remember that was that or his field goal percentage like he did in the playoffs last season. But he can still be a really key contributor for this Lakers team in helping them, you know, make it out of the Western Conference. But the Lakers just made this offseason, man. They did really good. They made some really, really good signings. And I think arguably really the best thing, well, no, not the best. I think the most important thing for this team is health. You know, health is going to be a very, very, very important thing for this Lakers team. They're going to have to really stay healthy all season long in order for them to win the championship. That means hoping and praying that Anthony Davis does not get hurt, because if he does get hurt, that is going to definitely ruin their chances of winning the NBA championship. But one thing, you know, comparison to what the Lakers have done in the past, also too, of course, keeping LeBron James healthy and Austin Reaves, all these guys, they're key guys, have to keep them healthy. But one of the things I really enjoyed too about the Lakers, instead of, you know, doing what they did in the past of, you know, trying to acquire as much star talent, you know, being the Hollywood Lakers, you know, it's just a perfect blend for it, right? They instead decide, no, we're going to do it the smart way and actually build the depth, you know, keep some of our core pieces and just find the right type of talent to surround our guys. And that is the smart way to go. And that is the formula that has been shown now to win an NBA championship. The last NBA championships that have been won has been because what? They had mainly 2 star players or 1 superstar player and a great solid supporting cast of players. And they basically helped them win an NBA championship. Basketball, at the end of the day, it's the definition of a team sport. That has been the formula that has won these last few NBA championships. And, well, the Lakers, seems like they're now buying into that principle and idea. And, yeah, that's good. You know, and shout out to Rob Pelinka as well, too, because what Rob Pelinka has been able to do, you know, especially what he did at the deadline and acquiring major talent, and then now, this dude is just a master. You know, he's like a mastermind at getting these great deals and getting the best deals as possible on this team for these guys. Like, the Lakers just drastically changed their season. They did in the regular season, and now they're doing it now. They have definitely established their dominance in the off season. And I feel like as well, you know, I didn't really speak on this earlier about these two guys, but Jackson Hayes and Cam Reddish, you know, these two guys, they're very similar, have all the physical tools and elements to be very talented basketball players. But, you know, it's off-court issues and immaturity, all that stuff has kind of gotten in the way for both of them, even injuries and whatnot. But now being in this environment where it's, you know, with superstar level players, caliber players, and guys that are wanting to win, compete, it's a different environment now for this Lakers franchise and team. And hopefully that can rub off of these guys too, and helping them really compete and bring out the best potential of them. Because, you know, the Lakers, you know, they did a great job, especially as well as booting up Austin Reaves and helping him become a very talented player. And yeah, I mean, we will see what really happens. I think this Lakers team has the possibility and chance to possibly come out of the Western Conference. They made some really, really good moves. Let's not forget the Phoenix Suns. They did acquire some pretty good solid bench players. And of course, the Warriors did some pretty good moves as well in free agency. But for the Lakers, they definitely were determined this offseason to make their team better. And we all know they're not with a lot of time in their hands. LeBron is about to be 39 this upcoming season in December. Time is not going to be on their side forever, so now is the time for them to win an NBA championship. And they went out and they were aggressive and they got good moves for good players at a great price. So it's really good, and we'll see, of course, what happens in the regular season when it starts. But overall, I will rank the Lakers free agency pretty much an A+, or an A. I'll give it an A overall. I feel like if they can get another big man on their team, that would definitely be a big plus for them, because that's what they really need, and I would order them to establish truly a great rotation of players. And they can throw so many different lineups. Their closing lineups can be really good. They have so much guys who can create their own shot as well on the team. They have guys who are great defenders, versatile wings. They have the big men. They just need one more, and I feel like they can definitely be a really, really, really good basketball team. But that's all I have to say in this video, man. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos each and every single week. Have a great day. Peace.